but it's making a difference. Let's just say that. I see the difference. I'm still in the process of decorating my apartment. So when I'm done or almost finished, I want to give you all a tour of my apartment. Yes, because I'm your homegirl. I'm your sister. Like, for real, in real life. Like, if you found my channel, thank you for joining me. Peace, love, and light to you all. Assalamu alaikum and all that good stuff. Like, the devil tries to stop truth from being addressed. Yes, hey everybody, thank you for joining my channel. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment if you will. I'm over here, I just got me some little grapes, and I got me a LaCroix sparkling water in the tangerine flavor. It has 0 calories. Yes, I think, yeah, I had one last night. But yeah, sparkling water is good for you. Do your research. I wouldn't steer you wrong. I'm not going to steer you into the wrong direction. Anyway, back to my video. You can't manifest with a wig on, and that video is doing pretty well. It's growing and growing. But yes, and somebody left in the comments, like, as far as, I didn't even touch on the topic of the spiritual aspects of wearing wigs or wearing human hair. And you know, in India, the women sacrifice their hair to a god, and they cut their hair off, and then at a temple or, you know, somewhere, and it's sacred, and so they sacrifice their hair to a god, and they in turn they make wigs out of this hair. So that's another aspect of women wearing human hair and the spiritual connections, and that's a whole nother topic. But you see where I'm going with that. Like, if you putting human hair on your head, you don't know whose hair you putting on your head. Let's just say that. But yeah, I'm over here with my Goddess Girl. That's my brand, Goddess Girl. This is one of the logos. Yes, one of my logos, one of my trademarks. This is one of my trademarks right here. I got on out the shower, and I decided to make a little video. And I got my little ring light. I don't know if I showed you all this. And I thought it wasn't going to be bright enough, but it's doing what it's supposed to do. It's giving what it's supposed to give, because I'm over here in this little corner in my apartment, and it's dark. The light is not conducive to productivity. But this is your girl, Azra Love, Sister Azra Love, Queen Azra, all of that jazz. But anyway, this is me showing up real and authentic and transparent in real time. I want to say I'm kind of a prophetic Muslima. Yeah, so call it what you want to call it. And these grapes are good. Let me know in the comments if you like grapes, and what is your favorite kind of grape. Is it the green grapes or the purple grapes, the dark purple? They say the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. I say the darker the flesh and the deeper the roots. I said, holler to my sisters on welfare. Nobody, Tupac cares, and if nobody else cares, you got to keep your head up. You got to keep your head up. That's my song right now. Things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter someday. Boys in the hood. What he say? A black man don't have no place in the white man's army and military, because they trying to kill us. They want us to kill ourselves. One of my favorite movies. Oh, it's a dead body. I'm gonna watch Boys in the Hood today. Anyway, I love you all with agape love, with the love of Allah. They say Jesus Christ used Allah. Jesus did not speak English. This light bothered me a little bit, but at the end of the day, I want to be transparent and real and authentic, and show up as my best version. You know what I'm saying? Let me turn this light down a little bit, because it's bothering my eye a little bit. Got my eye going a little crazy. Okay. I can't focus. I can't focus with the light in my eye. Okay. Anyway, shouts out to my homegirl, my sister in Christ, Katrina in Georgia. I really appreciate her. I really do. I feel her spirit. Hopefully she feels mine. Good vibes only. Good vibes. Sending positive love and light and peace and abundance to her. Yes, she was the first person, only person who ever cashed out me $20. And may she be blessed tenfold and abundantly for that. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate her love and support. And hopefully, inshallah, she gonna come here for my event that I'm gonna have for my 1 year anniversary, inshallah, because I plan on having a 1 year anniversary for my channel, and I want to meet my people. I want to meet you all in real life. Like, the devil don't want the truth to be exposed. The like recording content and stuff like that is it may not come across as clear as it should, or real or inauthentic. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because the devil is the author of confusion, and he controls the airwaves and stuff like that. So like, what you see on camera is not 100% true and real and authentic as it should be carried out. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to come across as 100% as it need to. It ain't going to hit. Just real life, like that man said last night. And that's what's wrong with society. People don't see people in person like they used to. And, you know, like, people just text. They don't even talk on the phone no more. Let's talk about that. Like, it's very much a lack of human contact. And that's crazy, because it's like the further we grow as a people, it's like the further apart we are from each other. You know? And it takes the realness out, the genuineness out of relationships and out of connections. And that's why they say that the younger generation, they don't know how to communicate or even know how to write in cursive, because they just using their phone. They just texting. Like, people do not have to use their, you know, their minds like back in the day. And that's a real thing. So I understand that we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but wickedness, principalities, and darkness in high places. You know the scripture. And it's a real thing, because like, it's like the devil's job is to create deception and illusions. The devil creates deceptions and illusions. And deceptions and illusions let me get my phone so I can give you all. Let me get my phone so I can give you all the definition of deception and illusion, because I want to get this right. I got some peaches too. I got some Georgia peaches. I got my peaches out in Georgia. I used to live in Thomasville, Georgia, and I love the weather in Georgia, because I lived in Thomasville, Georgia, and it was called Rose City, because the roses grow there. And I said, I want to be where the roses grow. And in Georgia, they have all kind of Georgia peaches, I'm sure, like, grow on the trees. So I had a taste for a peach. Like, I haven't had no peaches in a long time, so I gotta make sure it get ripe and soft. We're gonna make sure it get nice and soft. I need to put it in a paper bag so it can get nice and juicy. Yes. There's so much I want to say, so much I need to say, but Most High lead the way and say what I need to say. I'm eating my fruit like Nino Brown. Strawberry, grape. Let me tell you something. Anyway, what we're looking up is deceptions and the illusion. Deception and illusion. I'm low-key a perfectionist. I really am. You know, and I'm an artist. Keep in mind, I'm an artist, and I'm sensitive about my so. You know, I think artists are kind of low-key perfectionists. They have to have stuff done a certain way. Let me know if y'all can tell. You can low-key tell I'm low-key perfectionist. Like, I have to have stuff done a certain way. And I feel like I'm going to be one of them old ladies where I have to have everything where it's supposed to be. My Kleenex, my lotion, my hand sanitizer, my perfume. Yeah, we're going to have my little caddy. Yeah, you got to have all my stuff in order. Okay? And I was thinking about, I used to work in nursing homes. I used to be a CNA. And I used to take care of a lot of elderly people. Like, and I enjoyed it. It was hard work, but I actually enjoy helping people at the end of the day. And I was thinking about an idea of, I know they had like adopt a grandparent thing or something. And I want to look into that because I want to go to nursing homes and like, because I don't have any, really any elderly people, you know, in my family right now. I don't have anybody to take care of or anything like that. But I understand that when you get older, like your family may not be there. It's a great idea to go. It's a great idea to go to a nursing home and take them like maybe some sugar-free Lorna Doones. So take them some, you know, older people like them old snacks. Take them some raisins. Take them some grapes, you know. We got to do that. We can't just talk about it. We got to be about it. Like, that is on my to-do list. That's on my bucket list. I really want to do that. But, you know, I don't know what the rules would be or the laws. Like, if I call a nursing home, I'll be like, I want to come and volunteer. I got to do my research to see the volunteer opportunities out there, what I could do. Because I also volunteered at a food bank where I made food baskets for people that had HIV and cancer. And I was great at that. Like, I just enjoy being a service to other people. I really do. Not for clout or for fame. I really enjoy helping people. Really, I really do. But deception is the action of deceiving someone, obtaining property by deception. The thing that deceives, a range of elaborate deceptions. What is the exact meaning of deception? The act of causing someone to accept as true or valid what is false or invalid. The act of deceiving, resorting to falsehood and deception. What are the examples of deception? Lies, making up information or giving information that is the opposite or very different from the truth. Equivocations, making an indirect, ambiguous, or contradictory statement. Yes. Deception is the act of convincing one of many recipients of untrue information. The person creating the deception knows it is to be false, while the receiver of the message has a tendency to believe it. Although it is not always the case, it is often done for personal gain or advantage. Most people expect friends, relational partners, and even strangers to be truthful. Most of the time, if people expect most conversation to be untruthful, talking and communicating with others would require distractions and misdirection to acquire reliable information. A significant amount of deception occurs between some romantic and relational partners. Yeah, so I'm over here speaking about deception. So deception is basically a person knowing the truth, but yet speaking untruth, knowingly lying for personal gain, or, you know, to get things their way, to get the upper hand, lying to benefit them. That's why people deceive people. People deceive people to get the upper hand and take advantage of people. But I want to speak on, but the devil, he can make a person, he's the creator. He has people. Okay, so illusion, a thing that is likely to be wrongly perceived or interpreted by the senses. The illusion make parallel lines seem to diverge by placing them on a zigzag stripe background. A false idea or belief, illusion. He had no illusion about the trouble she was in. He had no illusions about the trouble she was in. What is the exact meaning of illusions? Something that deceives by producing a false or misleading impression of reality. The state of condition of being deceived. What does have an illusion mean? A false or misleading perception of belief. Delusion. He has the illusion that he is really clever. What is an example of illusion? Illusion, a misrepresentation of a real sensory stimulus that is an interpretation that contradicts objective reality as defined by general agreement. For example, a child who perceives 3 tree branches at night as if they are goblins may be said to be having an illusion. So a child who perceives the tree branches at night as if they're goblins. So what is illusion and delusion? Illusions are misinterpretations of actual sensory information, such as viewing shimmering heat waves as water in a desert. Delusion, on the other hand, are incorrect beliefs that are not grounded in reality, such as thinking that someone is spying on you despite evidence to contrary understanding. Illusions versus delusion. Yeah, so I'm talking about this because the devil creates illusions. And I say that because he likes to distort the truth. He likes to make the truth seem like a lie. That's why they say the devil is the author of confusion, because it's hard for me to put in the word. Because the devil wants us, when we hear truth, the devil tricks us into thinking that it's a lie. So we believe, so that we believe a lie, but we dispute the truth. That's basically what I want to say. Like, people have, and that's why when you have discernment and you have a relationship with the Most High, you're able to discern fact from fiction. You don't just take everything somebody say as face value. You take everything people say with a grain of salt. You're not easily fooled and swayed, because you know. But at the end of the day, like, I have an issue with, I say that because we all know when the negative effects of deception and illusions. But I'm speaking in reference to the devil deceiving people to think that the truth is a lie. Like, if you tell your child, don't do this or don't do that, this is bad for you, and they think that you're telling them this because you don't want them to have fun, or you telling them don't watch that, you don't watch this scary movie because it's gonna be bad for you, you're gonna have nightmares. And they think that, oh, you don't want them to watch it because you know, just for whatever reason, you know what I'm saying? So the devil tricks people's mind to make them think that when you're hearing truth, you think it's a lie, and they call that a reprobate mind. You've been turned over to the devil. You've been tricked by Satan. That's deep. That's where we at right now. And that's why we don't want to be in that zone where we can't hear truth. We can't accept truth. We think that, like me, I'm speaking on for me personally, like a person could watch me, and if you don't have the gift of discernment, and you're not, you might think that you may fall for an illusion that I'm lying, or I'm not who I say I am, or you know what I'm saying, you may not take me seriously. You might not resonate with me, because the devil is the author of confusion. And so they say real recognize real. So that's why I want to be as real and transparent and authentic as possible, so there is no misconceptions, because we are fighting against principalities and wickedness in high places. That the devil tries to distort our message. He tries to distort our image. He tries to distort the truth and try to confuse people, to make people believe one thing when it's really another thing. And so when you have truth right in front of your face, you have a good thing right in front of your face, you don't even know that you have it right in front of your face, because you have been brainwashed so much that you can't even distinguish the truth from fiction. You can't distinguish fact from fiction. You delusional. That's why I say delusional, because you don't even know a good thing when you see it. You have a multi-million-dollar ideal in front of you, but you have, a blessing right in front of your face, but you so skeptical. People are so skeptical and so fear-mongering and so paranoid that they like, I don't trust you, I don't trust you, I don't believe you, I don't believe you. Like, you have to use your discernment, because because everything that glitters isn't gold. We know that. But we can't just reject a sound doctrine and, you know, truth and facts. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't get into that place where can't nobody tell you nothing. Like, you can't just be jaded and think that everybody's bad. Everybody's out to get you. Everybody's evil. Everybody's wicked. Everybody got a secret hidden agenda. That is not true. Like, there are some good people on this planet and have good intentions. Nobody's perfect. But yeah, at the end of the day, the devil wants to distort our truth. He wants to distort our message so people won't accept truth for truth and know the difference. But yeah, then I was thinking about because the world has changed the reality of things. Like, as far as this phone, like, people, ever since technology has advanced, you can order everything on your phone. It's good, and it has its pros and its cons, because like, I order my groceries from Walmart online and they deliver them. I don't have to go to the grocery store. That's good that they have that now, or Uber. You know, like, it's good, and it has some good and it's bad. It has pros and its cons. So, but and then my life personally, like, I don't have friends in real life that I talk to, whatever. And this is a sign of the times. I'm not in this category, this boat by myself. Most people are meeting people online. Like, they have online dating. They have, you know, back in the day, they used to have the chat rooms and stuff like that. Like, you may feel closer to a stranger that you meet online than you do have a relationship with a person that you meet in real life. You know what I'm saying? But that's the world we live in today. But so this is not like something we have to address it. We have to acknowledge that that's what it is. So, like, I want to say it has its good and its bad, because I know that I'm walking in my purpose and my calling and my truth. And so that I do need to be alone most of the time, majority of the time, to be concentrated and motivated to do what I need to do. Like, I'm thriving and surviving on my own. So there are advantages to being a single person who's living their life to get closer to God, get closer to the Most High. And of course, what appears to be disadvantages, oh, I'm alone, I'm by myself, that's an illusion. Oh, you don't have nobody, that's an illusion, because I always have God, and I always have my friends and family, my subscribers. I want to say my family on YouTube that are real people, and like, it's all energy. It's at the end of the day, true love has no bounds. True love it doesn't matter if the person is with you or not with you. That's, as long as you have their spirit with you, you know, the spirit of love is to pass this all understanding. Look, I'm just making up my own words, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. Because in reality, the opposite of that, because you could we all heard the saying, you could be in a relationship and you could still feel alone. So that's why we have to understand these illusions. And the devil don't want us to speak on this and really examine what I'm talking about, because we have been bombarded with so many illusions, and people propagate and benefit off of promoting illusions, like the illusion of whatever. Like, you should be something else other than, you should not be satisfied and happy and content where you are right now. Like, that is illusion. That's like a general illusion that you can't be happy and satisfied and have a peace of mind and content wherever you are. That is a complete illusion. That's not true. That's false. You can be content and have peace of mind and be happy and joyful and loving in whatever situation you're in. So that has to be understood, and that's the fact. But the illusion is the devil try to trick us to make us think that, oh, well, you need to be a certain weight, or you're supposed to make a certain amount of money, or you're supposed to live a certain life, you're supposed to have a certain kind of car, or whatever, you're supposed to be in a relationship, you're supposed to be married. This is going to make you appear to be whatever. That's an illusion. So that's why we have to keep it real with ourselves. And in order to keep it real with ourselves, you have to have a relationship with the Most High, because He's the only one who's going to provide you that peace and love and wisdom that surpasses all understanding and contentment. And you may feel bad or down or whatever because of your 3D situation, circumstances, a physical situation, but it's all an illusion. At the end of the day, it's an absolute illusion. Like me, I feel sad sometimes. It's like they say in the Matrix, we're living in this 3D realm. Like the Matrix is an illusion to think that, I should feel sad or feel bad when I'm actually living in my prayers that I made a long time ago. So yeah, don't let anybody deceive you and trick you to think that you should be X, Y, and Z to be happy, because that's not true. That's false. That's an illusion. But yeah, hopefully y'all gathered something from this video, because it's a real thing. It's a real thing. But at the end of the day, I'm Azra Love, Sister Azra, Goddess Azra, Queen Azra, Azra B, Azra, Goddess. You call me. You have your pick, have your choice, whatever resonates with you, sis, sister, yes, whatever resonates with you. But yes, at the end of the day, I love you all, and I just want to be the change that I want to see in the world, and that's just it. That's my only thing. That's my goal. That's my intentions. That's my motive. That's my agenda. That's my purpose. That's my calling. That's my truth. That's just the fact. That's just that on that. Is that I want to be the change that I want to see in the world, and yeah, be the best version of myself on all levels. So I have to do the inner work. I do my research in the background. I'm doing my inner work, and so just hopping on here, tapping in real quick to let you all know that remember to always keep the Most High first. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. And peace, love, and light to you all, and stay blessed. I was just looking at the video of Hurricane Milton, and yes, hopefully you all evacuated, and that's just horrible. Like, because at the end of the day, people don't have money to be evacuating and staying in hotels and stuff like that. Like, it's just a horrible situation. I'm so sorry to hear that. Peace, love, and light to you all, and keep you all in my prayers, because it's one thing to be prepared, but it's the whole thing. Nobody wants to be in a situation like they were running out of gas, like people don't have food to eat, it's just a horrible situation. But it's going to be better. So yeah, we have to let nature take its course, because we are going through a transitional phase right now, and that's what that's how it goes. We have our ups and we have our downs, but we come out better on the other side, inshallah. Remember to always keep the Most High first. Be blessed, my loves. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and be safe. Bye.